A single-zone ductless mini-split from Infinity Living is a great way to heat and cool a small to mid-sized room, like a bonus room, garage, workshop, or shed. Really, it's an efficient way to heat and cool any place that can't be added to your home's existing HVAC system. And the best part? You can do most of the installation yourself with our DIY installable system. In case you're wondering what a mini-split is, it's a type of heat pump with two sections. A small outdoor condenser connected by a refrigerant line to an indoor air handler. As an air conditioner, it does exactly what you would expect, removing humidity and cooling your room in the summer. But it's also designed to run in reverse to efficiently heat your room in the winter. You can even set it to automatic mode to maintain whatever temperature you desire, regardless of the outdoor temperature. Before beginning the installation, be sure to review the included manual, especially the section on safety. Not following these steps could result in your system not working correctly or reaching maximum efficiency. The electrical installation and connections should be completed by a trained and licensed professional according to all national and local building codes, as well as obtaining permits and inspections as required. The needed tools for this install are safety glasses, gloves, a stud finder, a level, a drill and drill bits, a hole saw, Phillips and flat-bladed screwdrivers, 2 adjustable wrenches, a 5mm hex wrench, and a spray bottle with soapy solution for leak detection. To begin installation, choose a spot on the wall where you'd like the unit to be mounted. The ideal location should be free of obstructions and should be at least 6 inches from the ceiling. Refer to the manual for more tips on choosing a good location. Remove the wall bracket from the back of the mini-split indoor air handler. Using the included template, locate and mark the wall studs using a level to ensure that it is horizontally level, then mark the screw holes with a pencil. Be sure to level to the printed template lines and not the edges of the cardboard. The cardboard templates may not be cut square. Drill the marked holes to create pilot holes and use appropriate size screws to attach the mounting frame to the wall, ideally into studs, but drywall anchors are also included. Now, you will create a hole in the wall to allow the refrigerant lines, wiring cable, and condensation tubing to run outside. The hole is usually 3 inches, but use the diameter of the included wall sleeve to determine what size hole you will need. Drill the hole, making sure to angle downwards towards the outside for proper drainage. Carefully unfold and bundle the refrigeration lines, condensation tubing, and wiring cable, making sure not to crimp the copper tubing. Be sure to position the condensation tube on the bottom of the bundle. With a helper, lift the air handler into place and carefully pass the bundle through the wall opening. Place the air handler on the wall mount, making sure it's firmly secured and your refrigerant line, condensation tube, and wiring cable are not kinked and completely through the wall. Once outdoors, carefully bend the bundle to be flush with the outside wall, making sure not to crimp the copper or drain tubing. Attach the additional drain tubing to the condensate line and run to its designated draining area. Additional tubing may be added for a longer run, maintaining the proper slope. You are now ready to install the outdoor heat pump condenser. Choose the outdoor unit's location based on your home's structure, local codes, and convenience of installation. Plan for 12 inches from the back of the unit to the wall for good airflow. You can place the unit on a pad, or if you live in an area of the country that gets a lot of snow, mount it on an exterior wall using brackets. A trained professional is recommended to complete the electrical installation and connections. The condenser requires 220-volt power from a dedicated circuit on your breaker panel that runs through an exterior-mounted manual disconnect box. The power must remain off until the refrigerant lines are connected and the unit is ready for its initial run. Slowly unroll the pre-charged line set to the length needed to reach from the bundle coming from the wall to the back of the condenser. Take special care not to bend too quickly or sharply to avoid damaging the line set. Don't remove the color-coded seals until you're ready to connect them. Extra line set can remain neatly rolled behind the condenser. Remove one seal at a time and thread on the copper fittings of the line set to the fittings coming from the air handler. Using an adjustable wrench to hold the joint to prevent twisting, use the second wrench on the union nut to tighten as specified in the manual. Since the line set is pre-charged, you may hear a slight hiss as you tighten the nut. Repeat this step on the second line. Next, remove the panel that covers the refrigerant valves and continue connecting the line set to the outdoor unit. Start the union nut by hand, then using the adjustable wrench, tighten to the specifications in the manual. Use the spray bottle with soapy water to check your fittings for leaks. If you see bubbles, tighten the fittings and check again. Use an adjustable wrench to remove the service valve caps. With a 5mm hex key, fully open both service valves to release refrigerant into the system. You may hear slight hissing sounds as the refrigerant pressure equalizes. Replace the service caps and gently tighten. Check all the fittings once again with the soapy solution and tighten as needed. It's time to power up the system by energizing the circuit and reinstalling the disconnect. Do the initial startup using the remote. Upon hitting the on button, the LED temperature display will light on the front of the air handler and the airflow door will swing down. Outdoors, the fan will begin spinning up and the unit will begin cooling or heating depending on what mode the remote is set to. To complete the install, use the insulated foam to wrap the fittings on both the air handler and condenser. Wrap the entire line set with the anti-UV wrap, taping it at the ends. Use the neoprene putty to close up any gaps remaining where the bundle exits the wall. As an optional purchase, you can install the line set cover system to tidy up the installation and protect the line set bundle from future damage. Congratulations on completing your new Infinity Living DIY installation.